What if your customers are trying to find your business online, but instead of finding you, they find your competitors? Now, more than ever, it's time to make sure you have the right SEO to make your business stand out online. Welcome to Go Mind Your Business with Terry Bork, presented by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. Extreme Marketing Concepts, helping you drive more traffic, dominate the market, and crush your competition. And now, here's Terry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Go Mind Your Business. I am Terry Bork, owner of Extreme Marketing Concepts, and it is Tuesday, and today I have an amazing guest for you. Her name is Kathryn Engstrom. Kathryn, welcome. It's so great to have you with us today, Kathryn. I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm so excited to be here, too. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And I can't wait to share you with our guests or our listeners because, you know, you're just such a dynamic person. And I know you're going to pump everybody up and give us some great tips. Kathryn is a senior director with Mary Kay. So she's got a lot of amazing tips I know she's going to share with us today. So our show, again, is brought to you by Extreme Marketing Concepts. And this is Go Mind Your Business on All Your Business Radio, powered by the TalkWad Network. And you can check out their other shows at the TalkWad Network at www.talkwad.com. So let me share a little bit about Kathryn, with our audience today. Again, Kathryn is a $1 million independent sales director with Mary Kay. Before Mary Kay, she was a manager in a data processing center, and she earned about $60,000 working 60 to 8 hours a week with no flexibility and much lower opportunity to advance because she was in a male-dominated industry. Kathryn actually never wore makeup. She didn't have a lot of female friends. She didn't like sales. She was introverted. And she had just moved to the area, so she didn't have any friends at all in the neighborhood. But because of the incredible money-making opportunities that Mary Kay showed her, she decided to give it a chance. In her first 8 months, she earned a free career car. She debuted as a director, and she was the National Court Sales Earner, where she earned her first set of 6 diamond rings. Oh my gosh, Kathryn, that's amazing. So I'm curious how all of that panned out for her. So I do want to welcome again Kathryn to our program this morning. Kathryn, welcome.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk about this. So you moved here from out of the area. Mm-hmm. You just settled down in a new home, in a new community where you didn't know a soul. Mm-hmm. You had this job where you were hanging out with men all day. You didn't wear makeup. You didn't know how to take care of your face, which I find that extremely difficult to believe because you're so pretty. And you started this business, which you had no idea was going to work. Mm-hmm. And in your first 7 months, earned a diamond ring and a career car. So that's that Cadillac, that pink Cadillac that people drive around. Is that what it is?
Well, I have that now.
Oh, you have that now. Okay.
But that wasn't the first car.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Well, what's really kind of fun is I did do skincare, but I didn't wear makeup. And so I think a lot of people think Mary Kay's all about makeup, but actually it's really about skincare. Okay. And we have great makeup as well. Right. So that is one thing I did right is I did cleanse my face with some great skincare. So basically, yep, I started this business thinking it was crazy, thinking I couldn't do this, thinking I didn't have the right skills, had all the excuses, didn't wear makeup, didn't like women. Well, it's not that I didn't have a lot of female friends. Sure, right. So I just had a lot of preconceived notions. And I think a lot of people have a lot of preconceived notions about the business. Right. They have a lot of preconceived notions about if they could do this or not could this and all kinds of different reasons. And so I had those preconceived notions. And that also as a manager in data processing, already being a successful manager, I also thought I was kind of a little too good for this.
Right. Okay. I can relate to that. Okay.
So there's a lot of preconceived notions. And so there's like little mythbusters. They're not all true.
Okay. Got that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go to the car for a second. And I'm sure we'll talk about that a little later on. So you're 7 months into a business and all of a sudden you start driving a new car.
Well, what happens is, what's really great about this business is you're in business for yourself. You're independent. You learn how to build a business, and Mary Kay teaches us how to do that. And that's what's really cool about it as well, is because you don't really have to have a whole lot of skill starting. You really don't.
Right.
If you're willing to learn, it's almost 50 years old. Our company is going to be 50 years old, September 13th of 2013.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Happy anniversary and birthday to Mary Kay. Congratulations.
It's really exciting. So what happens, you start working your business, you start sharing the product with people, having them try the product, and then you just kind of share the opportunity with people. And what's exciting is that you can, again, earn the use of a car. It's leased, so we get to use it, earn it for free. And then the company pays 85% of the insurance.
How great is that? A free car, and they're going to cover the bulk of the costs to drive it around town. That
we like to say earn a career car, earn the use of a career car.
Of a car.
Yeah, we earn the use of a car.
Yeah,
so actually,
great.
I have not made a car payment and 85% of the insurance payment for 21 years.
Can you imagine? How great is that? You have saved thousands of dollars just by being you and sharing what you do and your love and your passion of great skincare with other people.
Exactly.
That is amazing.
Well, what's really even more amazing is I love that part, but what's just yesterday, my husband last week was in a car accident.
Oh my gosh.
And so we're very grateful. He's all good. He's healthy. However, the car got totaled.
Right.
So we had a paid off car.
Right.
And now we had to go find a new one.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm so grateful that we only have to do that one time.
Right.
You know, I mean, and every so often. And so Mary Kay has, for my entire 21 years.
Right. Okay.
Earned.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. So 21 years ago, you were hanging out at this job, and where you are just killing yourself 60 to 80 hours a week. Wow. And I know so many of our listeners understand that they're going to work every single day. There's a ceiling that's there at work, and they're struggling, and maybe they're in a male-dominated industry, and it's really, really hard to move ahead. So what made you decide to give this a try? What said, Kathryn, that little voice, when he says, Kathryn, why don't you go check this out and see what this is all about? How did that unfold for you?
Well, the story is somewhat comical.
Okay.
I was, again, working long hours, and it was about 7:30 at night, and I was going to the convenience store.
Right.
To get bread, milk, and eggs, because I was actually too tired to walk to the grocery store. I mean, it was a big grocery store. Okay. So I was in this little convenience store getting milk, bread, and eggs, and I was in the car, and this lady actually tapped on my car door window, and she said, "Hi, you're so cute. I won that car, Mary Kay. Do you want to hear about it?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And I looked at her, I said, "No." And I got out of my car, and I looked at her car. I said, "You did not earn that." And she said, "Yes, I earned that." And I said, "No, you didn't." And we argued, got back in my car, and she said, "Oh, I'm having a meeting right now. You want to come?" And I'm thinking she is absolutely crazy. And so I said, "No, thank you." And she did ask for my business card. I gave it to her. She gave me hers. I thought she was crazy. But I had said, "God, I want to do something else," but this was not it. I said, "God, this is not it. Let's try again." And to make a very, truly long story short, she asked me to listen and encouraged me to listen and encouraged me to listen. And so, anyway, I finally listened, not with a good attitude.
Right.
And she shared with me all the fun and all the prizes and the free car, earn the use of a career car, and to be able to promote yourself, because you can promote yourself. And I still didn't believe hardly any of it, Terry. I really didn't. I still have a skeptical attitude. But this is what happened. When she said, "Kathryn, subtract your age from 65 and 70. And I did. And then she said, "Kathryn, how many more years do you have to work?" And so I told her that number. And she said, "Kathryn, what makes more sense? Working for somebody else for the rest of your life, being downsized, controlled, laid off, no more hours, less earnings, or being a millionaire with Mary Kay?" And I looked at her and I went, the thought of somebody else owning me forever scared me more than trying this. And so I just said, "Fine, I'll try this silly thing." It's not silly, but that's what I thought when I first started.
Got it. Okay. Wow. That's an amazing story. So you gave it a try. And you too can give Kathryn a call and see how this might fit into you so that you can lessen your hours at work and take control of a ceiling. All you got to do is give her a call at 1-800-MARY-K. And Kathryn will be happy to speak with you. Her name again is Kathryn Engstrom. Or you can go online at the website to www.maryk.com and search for Kathryn with a K, Kathryn. Last name is Engstrom, Engstron, M like Mary, Kathryn Engstrom. And she'll be happy to talk to you, let you know some of the stuff that Mary Kay has to offer. But she's going to share with us here as well, so we don't have to wonder. So, okay. So, so you listen to this spiel that she shared with you. What made you decide to start Mary Kay?
Well, like I said, when she asked me what makes more sense for somebody else to downsize, control me, lay me off, work more hours, less money, and I don't mind working. I think places are great, but at that time, I just had said, "Oh, I knew I always kind of wanted to work for myself, but always was a little nervous," and so I just said, "Fine, I'll give it a try." And so what happens is, which is really exciting, is that this is, again, like I said, a 50-year-old, almost 50 years old, proven opportunity where it's duplicatable. It's duplicatable.
Right.
And so the first thing that I always have everybody do, what I did when I first started, is we do have weekly success meetings.
Right.
Nothing's mandatory because you're independent.
Sure.
However, Mary Kay always said, when you show up, you go up.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
So I started to attend these weekly success meetings there's training, inspiration, motivation, recognition, and it's women, it's empowering women and encouraging them and making them feel special. And so I started actually going to these weekly success meetings and still did not have a great attitude.
Okay.
However, they were just all so happy and positive, and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay.
So still, kind of skeptical. So, but what happens is, as you go around and you're around a lot of positive people, you become more positive.
Absolutely.
And so I started to become more positive, although I didn't realize it. My husband realized it first, but I eventually realized it. And I just started, in the beginning, I didn't really listen to everything, but then I just kind of started listening because I started doing what they encouraged me to do. And it's also, when you're a manager and a director and you've been trained, again, at my own attitude, it was my own attitude. I thought they couldn't teach me anything. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. And so I started learning and started working the business and sharing the product with women. And that's what I started to do.
That's fantastic. That's so cool. So let me ask you, does Mary Kay have a sense of corporate social responsibility?
Oh, my goodness, Terry, so much.
Okay.
When people would talk about Mary Kay, the woman, I would think she's just a woman, but she really was an incredible woman because she a huge, huge sense of corporate responsibility. The company gives so much in donations to a lot of our military.
Oh, okay.
We do a
Great.
lot of sunscreens and lotions and gels, and just free, sending them over to the different troops around the world. A lot of times when there's catastrophes with the hurricanes or the tornadoes, again, the company steps in. They always do the run and finding a cure for women's cancer. And actually, what Mary Kay did it's called the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, and it originally started to find cures for women's cancer.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so that's huge that she's, again, billions and billions and millions of dollars that she's donated. And then they also, another part of it is to help the domestic violence issue that's going on out there. And so we, once again, support that. We support a lot of shelters in the area. We do a lot of fundraisers. In fact, in the springtime, we always do a Team Up for Women challenge. And a lot of us donate the portion of it. We don't have to, but again, because we're independent, but if we wanted to, donate a portion of our sales to the Team Up for Women's challenge. And right now, we've got a beautiful compact. Every year, we come up with either some lipsticks or some lip glosses. And if they buy it, those particular colors, $1 goes towards, again,
Right.
those
dollars add up.
And now we got this beautiful compact. It's a compact for a cause, and it's just a special edition, 50-year. Make sure you either call me or your own consultant, because for every dollar or every dime you buy one of those compacts, $1 is going out to it's the helping the teenagers, like the date rape that's going on right now.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, that you can do a text and get help. And that what we're also doing is trying to educate the girls on how to make sure they don't get into those kinds of situations.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's really out there doing
very much
doing things in the community, and really still, even now after she's gone, the company is still continuing her mission.
Oh, absolutely,
and furthering it along. And Kathryn, I'm sure 50 years is a really long time, and I'm sure over the past 21 years that you've been associated with the company, you have seen so much change for good.
Tons.
I know they're probably enhancing every day, and you're going, I don't know how they can top last year. And you probably go, oh my gosh, they did it again. They bettered their best.
They did. Well, what's really fun, even with the compacts, I mean, the products, from the products to the compacts, when you first get in and the starter kit is kind of fun, it comes, and then now they've really made it even nicer and prettier and cuter. And then they have a new compact, and sometimes people don't like change. Right. However, once you look at it, go, oh, this is really sleek and sexy and cute. Well, the new ones, it's actually all of our compacts are customized. Sure. So what happens is sometimes in other places where you might go buy something, you have to buy like 4 different eyeshadows, and you like those 2, but you don't like those 2, but you get all 4 because you like those 2. Well, then once one of them goes away, you got to buy 4 new ones.
Right.
Well, ours is customized. And so not only we're doing green, we're pink doing green. So we keep our compacts, and you can actually put the colors, select all the colors that you like, put them in the compact, and when one runs out, all you got to do is replace it.
Oh, so that's so great.
It is. And we won an award with that too. So we're always about changing for the better and always continue to enhancing. And that's just our compacts. But of course, we have the greatest products too. Mm-hmm. They continue to change and improve, and we are the leading edge and tons and tons of research and development. And we're all, in fact, a couple of our skincare products have the Good Housekeeping Silver approval. The Miracle Set has a Good Housekeeping Silver approval. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And our new Time Wise Repair for a little bit more mature skin also has the Good Housekeeping Silver approval. So yes, they're constantly making sure we have these state-of-the-art technology products.
Oh, that's terrific. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Go Mind Your Business on All Your Business Radio, sponsored today by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. If your phone's not ringing from all your marketing efforts, you're going to want to give them a call at 813-863-1452. We are speaking with Kathryn Engstrom. She is a $1 million independent sales director with Mary Kay. And you can speak with Kathryn just by calling 1-800-MARY-KAY and asking for Kathryn, and they will just send you right over to her, and she can take care of any questions that you might have about the business or proper skincare and tips and stuff that we might not get a chance to talk about today. So, Kathryn, you talk a lot about your training opportunities that you have on Tuesday night. Share a little bit about the training and support that you offer.
Well, tons of training and support. We've got, of course, the Mary Kay website. I've got my own personal website for all my girls. What's really exciting is you are in business for yourself. Mm-hmm. You have your own independent business where you can work as much as you want or as little as you want. Mm-hmm. You actually write your own hours out. Okay. You decide when you want to work. It's totally up to you. And then what happens is you're backed by an amazing company that's been around for almost 50 years, and we are a debt-free company. Okay. So again, it's just a duplicatable opportunity where when you are listening and taking the training and applying the training, you can be successful. So not only is a brand new beauty consultant, then as you continue to work your way up, if you want to, again, you can develop lots of customers. And then you can also, if you want to add team members, help other people. We're a dual marketing. We're not a pyramid. There's a big difference where we sell at wholesale. We buy at wholesale. We sell at retail. And so, again, we have our own business. Mm-hmm. And so on weekly meetings, I also do a training call every day that they can listen to. Then the company has amazing sponsored events where, again, we can learn from them as well. Mm-hmm. And so there's just constant support. There's all kinds of training. If you, the only way you're not going to be trained is if you do not plug into it.
Okay, I got that. And you know what? One thing that's really neat to me, and I don't know if our listeners are going to be able to see it, but when I first met you, you were wearing this jacket and it had bees everywhere, and I didn't get it. I'm like, why is she wearing bees? She must have a bee farm or something before I knew you. And every time I see you, your bees grow more and more and more. So what's the significance of a bee?
Okay.
Because they're covered in diamonds. They're gorgeous.
They are all real diamonds. And this jacket's got a lot of success pins on there. And the significance of the bee actually is very cool. I'm going to give you a science lesson right now too.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
Did you know aerodynamically the bee is not supposed to fly?
I've heard that.
Yes, the body's really, really fat and the wings are really, really thin. Well, when Mary Kay started her business almost 50 years ago, all of the bankers and the lawyers and the attorneys and all the other people thought she was crazy.
Okay.
They absolutely thought she was nuts, and they thought that she couldn't do this business because what happened, the marketing plan was so giving, and it was, they just didn't think that there was going to be enough for her to keep going. However, she flew.
Okay.
And she soared anyway. And so the bee is now a symbol of our company that you can fly.
Okay.
And so she always believed that no matter, it doesn't matter your background, it truly doesn't matter any kind of you don't have any kind of formal training. You don't have to have it. All you have to do is be willing to learn. And so she believes that every woman can fly, and I agree with her. And so what the bee actually symbolizes that you can do it. And so I have a lot of bees because although I was very skeptical and thought this was a little crazy when I started, I love sharing it with women. And so for every 24 people I personally sponsor in the company and help them be successful, I get a beautiful diamond bee every year.
So every 24 people that you
personally
that you sponsor, so you have to get 24 to get one.
Correct, in a year.
And then every year that you maintain at least 24, you get another bee?
Well, I get 24 new the next year and 24 new the next year.
Oh, so you have
all
of those bees
14.
that are on there. So you've got 14 different bees.
14 years. 14.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. So, and they're covered in, you're just dripping with diamonds, girl. It's amazing,
Yeah.
I'm excited to get one and you drip.
It's
beautiful,
fun.
Gorgeous jewelry. Okay. And I know that you have earned some diamond rings. Can you share what some of the diamond rings are? What are they for?
Okay. Yes, I can. And once again, this particular, a lot of the rings are also based on your sharing the product and selling the product to women and men, by the way, and teenagers.
Right.
And so there's different kinds of diamond rings as consultants. And then as a leader, director, you can also earn bigger diamond rings. And so when you're in what's called the National Court of Sales, you sell a certain amount in a year. The company gives you these beautiful diamond rings.
Okay.
Or diamond rings and other prizes as well.
Okay. So what kind of requirements or special skills do you need to start your own business?
Great question, Terry. Actually, you have to be at least 18 years of age. You could be a female and a male. I know there's men doing this business too, but of course we have a whole lot more females, but you have to be at least 18 years of age.
Sure.
Okay. And then as far as that goes, it's totally up to you. I mean, if you have other skills, that's great, but you have to be 18 and you don't even, it's really kind of fun. There was one of the ladies in the area that just earned the use of a career car, and she didn't even have her own driver's license when she first started. So
really?
I know. Yeah. Like I said, 18, that's what you have to. And then I think the biggest thing when I share with people is just an open heart and a willing spirit.
Okay.
If I always share with women, I didn't have a whole lot going for me. Well, as far as I didn't wear makeup, but I didn't like women and I didn't sell and I was busy. However, I had a want to. Remember, I didn't really want somebody else to control me for the rest of my life.
Sure.
And then I had a work ethic. I knew how to work. I wasn't lazy. I didn't know how to do the business, but I wasn't lazy. And so I learned how to fit it in and work it. So really just a desire for more. And I think that one of the biggest things that has, I can't remember who said it, but it's like a sleeping giant inside of us. I think all of us have a sleeping giant inside of us. And I think over the years, based on life and things that have happened and other people making decisions for us or just stuff, we kind of get beaten down a little bit.
Sure.
And we kind of lose that childlike enthusiasm. And when people say, what is your dreams? You kind of don't even want to say your dreams anymore because you're almost afraid to say your dreams because you don't think you can get them or you just feel you just been just kind of can't get to them. And so Mary Kay was all about dreaming and realizing no matter what you want to do in life, this opportunity, you may want to open up your own, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
The money can do it for you.
Right.
And the flexibility and the freedom can do it for you. So whatever your dreams are, you can have your dreams come true.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. So basically anybody can do this business.
Yes, I'm sorry.
At all.
Yeah, I got off on a tangent. Sorry about that, Terry.
So anybody and everybody can do this business. Yes. All they have to do is have a desire to be successful.
Yeah, and be willing to work.
And be willing to do it.
And be willing to train.
Okay.
And take the training advice, because I was being trained for a couple months and I really wasn't paying attention.
Got it. Okay. Now, is there, when you start, obviously you just start as a consultant.
Independent beauty consultant.
So, how many opportunities are there within Mary Kay when you have your own business? Are you a consultant forever?
You can be if you want it to be.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of it. If you want it, there's kind of like three major, if you want to call, opportunities. I mean, there's little ones in between and stuff, but bottom line, everybody's a consultant. We're all consultants. We all share the product with women, and we develop a great residual income, and because people love the product, they want to go ahead and keep using the product. So we develop customers. Then if you want to be a leader, then you can, of course, promote yourself by basically sharing the opportunity with people, again, learning, and you can be a leader and helping other women. And basically, you're just training and helping and supporting other women to help them to be successful. You're still doing your part of your business, but then you're also helping and mentoring others. And then Mary Kay gives us kind of like profit sharing, extra bonus checks on the side for helping other women out. And then if you also want to be a leader of leaders, which is mentoring and helping other women to be leaders, then you can do that as well.
Okay. Okay. All right, so there's a lot of there's a variety.
Yes.
So there is no ceiling.
Nope.
You can go and do and be whatever you'd like to be in this business.
Yes, there is no glass ceilings. You can continue to grow, and there's just no ceilings. And that's what's so exciting, is that you can be, I've been in the company for 21 years, and it's still exciting. It's still new. It's still wonderful to help other people out. And what's also really fun is some people may start their business, and sometimes they quit for a season and they can start up again. Okay. There's not a whole lot of places that once they leave a job, they don't really want to usually go back. But a lot of women decide in a different season of their life they can come back and start over again too.
That's fabulous. Okay, so Mary Kay is open to flexibility, just however you want to run your business.
Exactly.
That's great. So you can do and have as much or as little as you choose.
Exactly.
I got that. Okay. You are listening to Kathryn Engstrom here on Go Mind Your Business today. She is a $1 million independent sales director with Mary Kay. If you have any questions for Kathryn, you can reach out to her by calling 1-800-MARY-KAY and asking for her. Again, Kathryn Engstrom. Or you can go to her website at www.marykay.com. And in the little search box, you can just type Kathryn with a K, Engstrom, and you'll be able to find her. And you can send her a question, or you can browse her website and see if there's a product there that might catch your eye. I know there's a ton of stuff on there that catches mine every time. So great. We're going to take a brief moment to have a word from our sponsor, Extreme Marketing Concepts, and we'll be right back. You are listening to Go Mind Your Business on All Your Business Radio. And welcome back. My name is Terry Bork, and you are listening to Go Mind Your Business on All Your Business Radio, proudly sponsored by the TalkWad Network. You can check out all the shows on TalkWad Network by visiting their website at www.talkwad.com. maryk.com. Extreme Marketing Concepts, they're putting you in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. Do you know that your reputation online is everything? And people are going out there every single day and making comments about your business, both good comments and bad. And how you handle those comments that are out there is very, very important in your business. If you get a poor response out there for something, it's your opportunity to know that you need to improve something in your business. And it's a great opportunity to learn how to respond to those. But if you don't even know they're out there, then you don't have any way to take any type of corrective action. We can help set up a great program for you with your reputation management. We can also help you continue to get more rave reviews so that we can get your phones ringing in your business. Give us a call today at 813-863-1452 and learn how we can help you with your reputation management at Extreme Marketing Concepts. We are speaking again with Kathryn Engstrom of Mary Kay, and that is Kathryn with a K, just like Mary Kay with a K. I keep wanting to call you Mary Kathryn. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Right, what a compliment. No.
Thank you. It sure is.
Yeah, right. So you can reach Kathryn by giving her a call at 1-800-MARY-K, and they will be happy to connect you over to Kathryn or get a message to her so she can return your call. She helps women all across the United States with all their skincare needs, so you don't have to worry about anything if you don't have a consultant and you're looking for somebody, you want to give her a call. She's happy to take care of whatever it is that you might need. And you can shop at our website at www.marykay.com. And again, in the little search box, you can enter her name, Kathryn Engstrom. Great. You know, Kathryn, we're friends, and you're always traveling, and I find it amazing that it's like, oh, where are you going this week? So, and you tell me that you've earned these trips with your Mary Kay business. So, as a lot of people in our audience, they're in an office all the time. Maybe they don't have their own business, and they're wondering, well, I'd like to do some traveling and earn some free trips. How does that happen? So, tell us about some of the places that you've been and maybe how you qualify for these amazing destinations.
Well, thank you, Terry. It is so fun. Actually, Mary Kay calls a lot of the things that she gives the women are Cinderella gifts.
Cinderella gifts.
Cinderella gifts. And we talked a little bit earlier about the diamonds. And, as a tomboy, the prizes, Terry, when I first started, they didn't appeal to me. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a real prize motivated person, but they're really a lot of fun now. And what's nice is that, as I was saying earlier, you're in business for yourself. You're backed by a company that trains you, supports you, encourages you, but gives you the use of free cars, and then also the diamonds and the trips, which is what you want me to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, when you're a leader, we were talking about being a leader of other consultants. Mm-hmm. You have to be a director, which is called a leader at our company.
Sure.
And then what happens is you build your own business. You build your customer base, you build your consultant base, and then there is a particular quota that you need to do to earn these trips. Now, I'm going to go backwards for a second.
Sure.
Because there are no quotas if you don't want to have any.
Okay, I got that.
Okay, so there's real important with Mary Kay. You can stay in this business and just kind of do whatever you want to do. Not a whole lot of quotas. Now, there's active status and other things like that, but that's a lot of details. But bottom line is, if you only want to work once a month, you can. If you want to work every 2 months, you can. If you want to work once a week, 10 times a week, it's totally up to you.
Okay.
Okay. However, to earn the use of a car, then there's quotas. To earn the beautiful diamond rings, then there's some quotas.
Okay.
To earn these beautiful first-class trips around the world, there's a quota. And so we've been on 14 of those free with, 14 and 21 years.
Wow.
And what's exciting is that your husband can come with you.
Get out. Yep. So if you ever want to leave Mark at home, where are we going?
Oh, really? No really? Yeah, the husbands come with you. So the very first one was a cruise to Greece and Turkey.
Wow, Greece and Turkey. How cool is that?
It was amazing. And now, since then, let me just kind of share with you a few of these trips. I'm going to just kind of share with you some of the things that I've been able to do with these. I've been on 14 trips around the world with Mary Kay. Okay. 3 of them, I love the Greece and Turkey. There's Greece and Turkey cruise. I had a Greece to Italy cruise, another Greece and Istanbul cruise. We had an Alaskan cruise. We've been to Paris and London and Switzerland and Italy and Germany and I think a few other ones. Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii a couple times and Spain.
Okay.
Anyway, just lots of free trips. And so what they are, this is so fun.
Okay.
Besides them being free.
I'm drooling. Tell me.
Free.
Oh my gosh.
Free.
Oh,
free.
How cool is this?
Okay. Well, they're free and they're fun. And we stay in these beautiful first class 5-star hotels. We stay and we dine in places in Parliament that only the dignitaries can go to. Well, let's see. We were at the was it Scotland. In Scotland. Oh golly. Okay. They rented out Edinburgh Castle.
Really?
And they had a private party just for us.
How cool is that?
I know.
How cool is it? You're hanging out in a castle having a party.
In a castle having a party.
Oh my gosh. That only happens in like the fairy tale books.
Yes, exactly. And the hotel that we were staying at, and I can't remember the name. This is terrible in Scotland. But it was like the hotel to stay at. And Sean Connery, whenever he's in town, he always stays in the top penthouse suite.
Right.
He was in town that week, and the suite was booked by the Mary Kay #1 sales director.
Oh, that's so funny.
So Sean couldn't stay there.
I
know, poor thing.
How great for the consultant. I would have hoped that he would have knocked on her door just because he goes, you have my room. Right?
That would have been cool, wouldn't it have? Yeah. Oh, that's fun. So, and he was there that week because some of the people saw him on the St. Andrew golf course, whatever.
So neat.
Yeah. And so what happens on every single one of these trips, you're able to do different tours and little excursions. And so some of the guys that actually took the golf tour actually saw Sean on the golf course.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
And then when we were in, I think it was Switzerland, they rented out 50 BMWs.
Wow.
And then there was like 2 couples in a car. And then they had this, we just kind of went around and did a cross-country race to find little goodies and different things. And so we went around the country and there's little maps and there's little, go to the next, they had a clue.
Right, like a scavenger hunt?
That's it. Thank you so much. Yes,
Yay.
yes, scavenger hunt. Okay. Well, what's really funny is that at the end of the scavenger hunt, of course, there was going to be a #1 winner.
Sure.
Okay, now you've got all of these top directors that are already a little bit competitive going around the country doing these scavenger hunts. And it was just amazing. And what's really kind of cool is that my husband and I and the other couple that was won, we actually won. Woohoo! Okay. And then we got this beautiful little cuckoo clock from Sweden.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah. They've had the Vienna Boys Choir perform a concert just for us.
Wow, that's special.
We had the tenors from Italy perform a concert just for us.
Just because you're a Mary Kay consultant.
They do. They have these sometimes, depending on where they have these, sometimes they pick you up in these carriages, these horse-drawn carriages, and you're going through the streets and you're waving and everybody's thinking you're royalty, but no, you're just Mary Kay top director consultants.
That's really
They
funny.
do. So they just really treat us like the lifestyle and the rich and famous, and they just spoil us and they appreciate us. They just appreciate us. In fact, it brings to mind, when Mary Kay started, as I said, P&L usually stands for profit and loss.
Right.
And she always said, P&L stands for people and love.
Oh, awesome.
And so she really, and she means it. There were some of these things when I would first hear, they go, oh, come on, Mary Kay. She really lived by the golden rule of putting others first. Right. She put, her company is putting God first, family second, career third. And she just really cares about her people.
I got that.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrific. I know, Kathryn, that you are looking for women who are ambitious. They have desire. They work hard. And they play hard. They want to have freedom and flexibility to design their own life and have quality time with their family and have an unlimited income so that they can grow personally, spiritually, and make a difference in the world for God. So just women who truly want to make a difference.
Yes.
Right. So if that's you, and it doesn't matter if you have another job, because businesswomen, professional businesswomen, I know that is who you truly love working with. Right. So we get it. And we're out there and stuff. So, if that's you and you truly want to make a difference and supplement what you're currently doing now, or make a lifestyle change and just, be, do, and have everything you want. Again, I recommend you give Kathryn a call, and you can reach her at 1-800-MARY-K, and it's MARYKAY. 1-800-MARY-K. Ask for Kathryn Engstrom, and she'll be happy to help you and answer all of your questions. And I know that you have lawyers and doctors and teachers and college students and grandmas working with you. I mean, there's just a whole spectrum of folks that work with you in pursuing their goals.
Absolutely.
Am I missing anything?
Well, no. It doesn't matter. You could be a stay-at-home mom. You could be a working mom. You could be a college girl, like you said. You could even be in high school at 18 years old. And again, it doesn't matter the kind of background that you have. And one of the neatest things, Terry, too, is that there's no territories. So you could have customers and team members all over the United States. And then the other thing that Mary Kay is, I am top director with Mary Kay, and I'm very blessed. And there's other people around. If you have your own consultant, that's great. If you have your own people that you're working with, that's fabulous. Because Mary Kay doesn't, we support each other, we encourage each other, and there's just we just kind of take care of our own customers and help other people out. So I'm just one of a lot of people, and I love doing this, of course. Sure. So if you have your own people, make sure that you're taking you're going to your own consultant. But if you don't. And it doesn't, and if maybe you're listening right now, and maybe this might not be for you, but you might know of a relative or a friend or somebody that could. Again, if they're in a different state or city, they can still be contacted. I would love to talk with them, work with them, because I've got people all over the United States. And I think that, I know this sounds kind of strange. We've talked a lot about the material things and the unlimited earnings and the prizes and the Cinderella gifts and the Cinderella trips and the earning the use of the free cars. What happens, and this sounds kind of weird, is the personal growth, Terry.
Oh, I bet it's amazing what it does for self-confidence.
It does. And I think that the personal growth is so important. And again, back to my interesting attitude when I first started, I didn't think I needed any personal growth.
We all need personal growth.
Well, yeah. Didn't think I needed any, though, because, I was just like, I am woman, hear me roar. I'm going to make a difference in corporate America. And I did do a great job there. However, one of the neatest things is the lifestyle, again, that you're able to do. And I've been able to raise my 2 children from my home, earning executive salary. And then my children are different because I'm different. When and I'm not proud of this, but when I first started, I was the best blamer, complainer, and excuse maker.
Right.
And I did that very well.
Right.
Well, if I'm blaming, complaining, and making excuses, what kind of children am I going to be bringing up?
Probably the exact same thing.
Exactly. And so I've learned not to blame, complain, or whine, or make excuses.
Right.
And Mary Kay helped teach me that. And of course, sometimes it's easier to make excuses. However, when you're learning to have a positive attitude, when you understand, again, another saying of Mary Kay, you make lemonade out of lemons.
Right, you make honey out of bees.
Exactly. There you go. That was good, Terry.
And then you're sticking them on your jacket. Right?
That was very good. Oh, you are quick, you are clever, and you are so right.
There we go.
But it's the attitude. And so it's the find a way, make a way. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And, I just learned that confidence. And so because I've taught that and encouraged that with my kids, they're just different kids.
Sure.
And they don't blame, they don't whine, they don't make excuses. I let them have their little, okay, let's go ahead and get this out of your system and then keep going. And the life lessons that they're able to learn, the goal setting, they watch me make goals. They watch me go for goals. They watch me miss a goal. They watch me get back up and keep going for a goal. And it's what is caught, not just what is taught.
Got that. Okay.
And so my son actually is at West Point. He's a junior at West Point. And he's a sophomore at West Point. And there's a lot of things going on with that. But I know that a lot of the Mary Kay training, the attitude, the head, the go for it, the excellence, the keep on going, the perseverance, and all those things that he learned when he was growing up is really helping him. In fact, last year, in his first year at West Point, which is a pretty tough year, he would actually call me up and he would say, "Hey, Mom, thanks for the Mary Kay training." And then I would ask him what happened, and he would give me the example, and he used a lot of the Mary Kay training to get through some of this stuff. And it's pretty cool when your 18, 19-year-old boy is thanking you for Mary Kay training.
That's terrific. And, speaking of boys, Mary Kay is not just makeup and lipstick and lip gloss and eyeshadow and mascara and blush, but your skincare.
Yes, sir, miss.
And because of your skincare products, which are amazing, it's for men as well as women, and it's for kids because it's soft and delicate, even on the youngest skin and the oldest skin. So, when you're thinking about Mary Kay, don't think of them just as that makeup company.
Thank you.
Because
Absolutely.
there's so much more than that, and the skincare is the sunscreens and stuff. Again, we're doing something you're doing for the military, and we're protecting our soldiers from skin cancer and sunburn. So, Mary Kay has a full line of products designed to enhance your skin. And personally, when you do a side-by-side comparison on your own face of my regular and my Mary Kay, men as well, because men have to wash their face, there's a difference. There's a softness, and there's a less aged look, I think, that their products give. I guess that's why they earn the Good Housekeeping seal of approval?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's skin for all ages. My children have been using their skincare since they could wash their own face. We have the different line for the younger skin, and then we have the great line for the teenage acne-prone skin.
Yeah. That stuff works great, and it doesn't matter because you know what? Boys have that acne issue, and they can clear it up, and they don't have to use all those really expensive over-the-counter stuff from on your supermarket shelf. They can get a trusted backed product that works better.
Exactly. And we have 100% satisfaction guarantee.
That is awesome. Awesome. Anything else that you want to share with us about the product line itself?
Oh my, okay, we never even talked about that.
I know, right? We really didn't talk about it, but I'm trying to touch on it just a little bit.
Well, yeah, we've got, like you said, Terry, we've got the skincare for all the ages and the different, from the acne-prone skincare line. In fact, at one time, back to Daniel at lunchtime one time, some of the boys were actually talking about their face.
Right.
And his face was doing pretty good. And they said, he says, yeah, I've got some challenges too. And they says, well, no, your face looks great. He goes, well, yeah, because I've been using Mary Kay skincare for acne. So we've got the great products for skincare, lotions and bodies and gels and perfumes and colognes. And of course, yes, we always have the makeup as well for all the women as well. And we've sometimes every once in a while, we always have some limited edition products every quarter. So it's always a good idea to get with your consultant or get with me, make sure that you kind of see all the new things every quarter. So we're always, again, on the cutting edge of skincare, glamour, the fashion, making sure that we're there. And like I said, on the cutting edge. So we have the skincare from little to over 100.
Awesome.
And like you said, a lot of our skincare all of it works very, very well. It's got a lot of it has a good housekeeping seal of approval. But the most important thing is there's 100% satisfaction guarantee. Whatever you try, if you're not completely satisfied, we'll make sure we take it back and we make sure everything's satisfied. And we do have a lot of great products for the anti-aging, slowing down the aging process, which is a lot less money and not as evasive and safe for your face.
That's great. And I know that you've done a lot of them describe like some of your products to be as good as some of the peels and stuff that you can go into a dermatologist's office and get.
Yes.
So, it's definitely worth a phone call before you invest $1 gazillion. It's just a phone call to Kathryn, and you can reach her at 1-800-MARY-K, and she'll be happy to share some of that stuff with you. Anything else you'd like to share with us about Mary Kay today, Kathryn, about the opportunity or the product line that we haven't talked about?
Well, Terry, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it because Mary Kay was way before her time. She started this opportunity almost 50 years ago, and it really wasn't for her.
Right.
She wanted women to have, to be able to have a business. She figured that if a woman could run a household, and back then at the time, that's pretty much what a lot of them were doing.
Right.
If they could run a household, they could run a business.
Sure.
And she's right, just given the opportunity.
Right.
And there were many times in her life that she was trying to help other people and either got passed up because she was a female in a male industry, or she would get passed over because of her ideas, because she was thinking like a woman. And it's a long story, but she really started this opportunity for women to make a difference in women's lives And she always said it, that you can, when you're making a difference in the mom's life, you're making a difference in the family's life.
Right.
And so she started for us,
Right.
and to have an unlimited opportunity where you can just make extra part-time money on the side, or you can replace your significant income. And so, I guess the products are great. So just if you want to try the products and have a great product that's a lot less money, that works,
right.
That would be great. And then, of course, we're always looking for wonderful women out there, because these days, it is such a time frame that women, and if you love your job, you guys, that's wonderful. Love your job, you keep your job, that's great. But if you want to do something on the side, that's fabulous too, because the things are just going up these days.
Absolutely.
The cost of living's going up, and the gas is going up, and so just with a couple of extra hours a week, you could just supplement some income, or if you can, or like I said, a big opportunity as well. So it's just kind of there, and just be open-minded. I think that was the biggest thing, because there's the preconceived thoughts. There's preconceived ideas, and I had a lot of them.
Sure.
And you know what? If it's for you, fabulous. If it's not, then learn a little bit more, and then you can be a talent scout and refer other people.
That's awesome. Excellent. And again, we've been speaking with Kathryn Engstrom today on Go Mind Your Business, and you can reach her at 1-800-MARY-K. Just ask for Kathryn Engstrom, or you can go to her website at www.maryk.com. And in the little search box, you're just going to have to enter Kathryn Engstrom right up in the little search box, and you'll be able to find her. She is amazing to work with. She'll answer all your questions. She will spend some time. If you're having some challenges on the right product, she can help you figure out what that product could be. And if you're looking at doing something for yourself and truly living the life that you want, she can help you with that decision as well. Kathryn, I want to thank you so much for joining our program today. It was just awesome to have you here with us.
Oh, Terry, thank you so much. It's been a thrill. You are wonderful, and I just appreciate you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. It was my pleasure. You've been listening to Go Mind Your Business on All of Your Business Radio, brought to you today by the TalkWad Network. You can check out their other shows at the TalkWad Network by visiting www.talkwad.com. Our program today was sponsored by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. If you're looking to get found on the internet, give them a call at 813-863-1452. Thanks for joining us again today, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next time. And right now, I just remind you to go mind your business. Take care.
Thank you for listening to Go Mind Your Business with Terry Bork, presented by Extreme Marketing Concepts. If you want to drive more traffic, dominate the market, and crush your competition, find out how by visiting our website, www.extrememarketingconcepts.com. And join Terry next time for another episode of Go Mind Your Business.